It should be easy. That's like 3 lines, 3 lines. Hey. What's this? There's one back, that's okay. Oh no no. Oh my god. That is horrible. It's been pretty good. Tell me something weird just to make sure we're not a wall. Do you even hear what I said? Are you actually a deal? The first game? Yeah, I have. Oh, okay. I actually didn't think you were a real person. My bad. Yeah, I played a bit of the first game, but mostly just the in-game stuff. My friend is the one who don't know the stuff. Props for him. Bruh, I lost school out. have to just do that just for this? Bro. Thank you. You played the second game and the first one. No, I was so close. You kidding? Yeah, sure. Is that better? I thought it wasn't loud enough. That's why I turned up the music, because I wasn't really talking. But yeah, this works too. Have you played the first one? What's the delay is that? I swear to God, bro, I'm not making this trip again. Sorry, but I need all my lives for this. Same. I mean, I haven't played the whole story of the first one. I've just directly picked up the second one because I saw my friend play and it was really fun. And plus, it runs really nicely. It feels good, looks good. It's not a lie. Although I do see certain aspects of the OG game I question, because it seems like the first one had certain things that were better. So it's almost like, why did you revert back to making a worse short? No, fuck it. No, they won't let me tank it. They knew everything, people. Losing again. I'm gonna lose. Oh, I actually made it pretty nicely this time. That's good. Ah, come on, not this close again. Oh, thank God. Oh, it's for the gears for the healing thing. That's cool. They made, okay, that's okay. I'll take that. You know what? Take that. You know what? I'm happy with that. All it took to get this bench. Oh my God. I can't make it there. Yep, okay, I can't make it there. That's good. At least I can make it through there. Explored a lot already. What is here? It is somewhere. Nothing special, it seems, so go back here. I don't even need to fight him. Why am I wasting my time with him? He doesn't feel the same way. Okay. I've streamed a lot. I've streamed Valorant, Hades, whatnot. Yeah. Well, I've played FPS games basically. A lot. But I've also played stuff like roguelikes and RPGs. I also play Pokemon. There's that. But more so like a casual competitive player. Like, I've played the games, I've just never streamed them. Oh no. Thank you for getting me up here. What about you? Enough of me. Enough about me. What about you? Oh no, I'm gonna die. Yep, I'm dead. Yep, I'm dead. Okay, at least this time it's not that bad. But damn, man, this place is quite hard. It's I don't like it though. Just aesthetic is. I like the aesthetic. They made it actually feel rather annoying to play. Like the thematic thing with Sinner's Road being the way it is, it's kind of impressive. I've had the same feeling when I played another Metroidvania, I guess. Well, come on. Ah. Oh. I'll take it. Did we already finish all this? Why are we going back to it again? Oh, let's go above. What about you? What type of games do you play, mister? Ah, you're kidding me. I do a perfect one up to the end and then I lose. You're kidding me. Bruh. Not again. Wait, I can do this. This is not it. Easy. What am I saying? Oh, no, dash. Fuck off. Just need to get a little bit higher. Fuck yeah. I'll take that. Oh man. Oh no. Oh no. Well, now I know. Oh, okay, cool. Why so? Why is that? I need to get that. Ah, I made it too. Oh my god. Yes, finally. You play online games, I play them also quite often. Should be able to play. Even especially a lot of the older games would be something I think you could play, no? Okay, you guys are getting a little too much for me. I'll take it. Thank you. Like a lot of the older Pokemon games or Castlevania or literally all of the Mario games. No. Oh no. It's not looking good, folks. No, I'm dead again. Ah, me. I hate this so much. I don't know. Maybe since last year-ish, I guess. I don't really do this seriously. Just something I do when I'm playing games already. Like, I may as well stream it since I'm already playing. It's not like, oh my god, I'm streaming to get views or anything. If that's what you're wondering about. What about you though? Maybe, but if you're here to sell me something, I'm unfortunately not the right person to be asking because I don't care and I probably won't spend any money. That's why, but your good effort on you for trying, I guess. That was quick. Finally. Did I go use the simple key? That's it. I'm fucking. Oh, it's a bench. Interesting choice. Well, it's nice. Can I go back now and see what happens? Okay. Yeah, but I don't really care about streaming as often, so bile water, that's why I didn't care. Makes so much more sense. Oh no. You know what? Let's fuck it. You wanna ball? We can ball.
McLaren are suing four-time IndyCar world champion Alex Palou $20 million. The case is in the UK High Court right now. A lot of revelations made. From disappearing WhatsApps, broken promises, to the revelation that Zach Brown didn't even want Oscar Piastri in the first place. I mean, that's what Alex Palou is anyway. A lot of accusations being chucked around, but how seriously can we take all of this? Well, my name's Tomo. Let's talk about it. Right, let's start by giving the TLDR of the situation, a brief rundown before we go into the nuance. Back in July 2022, both Chip Ganassi Racing and Alex Palou's existing IndyCar team, the team has won all four of his world titles and won Indy 500. And McLaren, the same McLaren organisation, but their IndyCar operation over in the States, had announced Alex Palou believed Alex Palou drive for them respectively in 2023. Alex dominated the series in a way that hasn't been dominated for a very, very long time. A spec series that as well is always important, even in a spec series. But Alex Palou has been absolute flames. Now, of course, one man can't drive two teams. So a negotiation was made between CGR, Chip Ganassi Racing, and McLaren to see Palou stay in a Chip Ganassi Racing seat in IndyCar 2023, but also that year be McLaren's test and development driver. Alex had already driven F1 for McLaren at the 2022 Austin Grand Prix race going on this week. But then that arrangement will leave Chip Ganassi Racing at the end of 2023 to join McLaren in 2024. And when I say McLaren 2024, that's not necessarily the McLaren IndyCar, because he was under the impression when he signed the deal that he'd have a good chance at McLaren F1. However, Palou claims to have lost faith in the McLaren opportunity and chose to stay at Chip Ganassi Racing for 2024, season where he would win the 24 IndyCar World Championship. But this is the crux of the issue. This is the breaking of contract and where McLaren claimed to want $20 million back. Now, it is of course very important to remember the time where this was all going on. This was all the way back in 2022. These discussions were happening in the middle of 2022, where McLaren were in a very place where they are now. First year ground effect regulation, McLaren in a middle of the road car. They finishing the 22 season P5 in the Constructors' Championship behind Alpine in P4, which is insane to think when you look at it today. Lando Norris was in his fourth season at the team. Ricciardo was in the car as well. Had a very meddling 2021 on that race in Monza. Had things were not going well at all in 2022. He was convincingly second best. I mean, essentially what I was saying here is the only reason he's interested in a McLaren deal in the first place because of a papaya carrot being dangled in front of him, a potential F1 seat. Because in IndyCar, at least, Chip Ganassi Racing is convincingly quicker, a better outfit than McLaren has been for a very, very long time. It would make sense for Palou to leave Ganassi, the best team, where he's got such a connection, to go to a McLaren, which, you know, Pato O'Ward had the odd race win here or there, but hasn't been able to match anywhere near the consistency of performance that Chip Ganassi IndyCar team can. And this is what Alex Palou says regarding the October 2022 contract that he signed with McLaren. At the time, I thought he, Zach Brown, was genuine. I now consider that Zach made me think that there was an opportunity to have a full-time F1 seat as a negotiating tactic to get me to sign for McLaren's IndyCar team. According to Flo, McLaren had made their initial approach to him, their very first approach to him at the end of the 2021 season after he'd won his first of those 4 titles he now has. But to quote below, he instructed his manager to say, I would only be interested in driving for McLaren in F1. The only attraction in the approach to McLaren was the chance to go to F1. Now, McLaren certainly weren't non-competitive out in IndyCar in 2021. I mean, Pato O'Ward finished third in the championship ahead of Scott Dixon and Marcus Ericsson, the 2 other main Ganassi racing cars. But of course, Alex took the dub. Took number 1. And then one year prior, 2020, it was Scott Dixon who won the IndyCar title. It was short season, of course, for obvious reasons in the Chip Ganassi car. Pato O'Ward, the highest finishing McLaren, was P4. It certainly looks out why would Flo be remotely interested in going to McLaren unless they were offering the opportunity, a serious opportunity, right, surely, to get into it. And even more so because at the time you had a very established Lando clearly leading that team, number 1 driver at McLaren, and a struggling Daniel Ricciardo. You can understand why at the time you look at that team and think there's a potential opportunity. The deal that Flo broke with McLaren in 2020 did outline a number of things. So you had some F1 private testing, Friday F1 practice simulator work, and a reserve. But what it did not give is a guarantee of any kind of race. Now, when you look at McLaren's 2023, that of course was Oscar Piastri's first season of the team, and we'll get onto him in a bit. Because in the end, Flo participated in 0 F1 runnings in 2023. It was Pato O'Ward and Rio Hirakawa in the end. Even the post-season test in Abu Dhabi was Pato's, not Alex. In Pelot's mind, by this point in 2023, well, look, they've got a young lad, like the youngest driver pairing on the grid. I'm clearly just reserved him, and that's where his interest checked out. So then in August 2023, Flo decided, you know what, that contract is not worth the paper it's written on. Have some of that. I'm racing with Chip Ganassi in 2024. I thought I had the right to terminate an agreement based on lies and false impressions. And almost in a way, it does feel to me like, hang on a second, McLaren, maybe they had no intention of putting Alex in a F1 car, but also Alex had no intention of driving McLaren IndyCar. Did he? Let's get back to Oscar, because before the Australian got involved, right, and all this popped off, it was looking like a pretty good thing for Pelot. Again, Ricciardo wasn't delivering the performance that McLaren expected, and Pelot was a one-time IndyCar champion at the time. You know, he would have been a good fit. I think he would have been a very compelling, decent driver for Formula 1. However, Oscar dropped the bar once Fernando decided he was off, and Alpine decided we're going to promote our young rookie. Well, Zach and Oscar had been having their little chats on the sideline with Mark and Webber, haven't they? And I understand that without my agreement, Alpine F1 have put out a press release late this afternoon that I'm driving for them next year. This is wrong, and I have not signed a contract with Alpine for 2023. I will not be driving for Alpine next year. What a day that was. What a stream that was. Apparently that one made Australian telly as well, which was kind of funny. It was a surprise to us all, but apparently it was also a surprise to Alex Pelot. Did not see this coming. Did not know that these sessions were going on. Did not know that Piastri was being lined up to take that 2023. Alex said this. In 2022, I saw Piastri posting tweets similar to mine. Oscar made it clear he would not be driving for Alpine's F1 team, but would be driving for McLaren's team. Around a month later, McLaren announced Oscar would be on their F1 team for 2023. That was the first time things changed. So Alex Pelot here is claiming that this moves the goalpost. This changes the situation. If he'd have been aware of their interest in Oscar Piastri prior to this, he might not have signed the deal, which I guess if you can take Alex's word for it, then that is kind of fair enough. If you're being sold this, opportunity, you're seeing a struggling driver there, and you're being lined up, you're the guy to come in and replace things don't turn around. Then this young prodigy gets swiped from another team and is plonked in the seat. If that's what actually gone on here, then I completely empathise with understanding the thought process, right? The first time I heard about Oscar signing for McLaren's F1 team on Twitter, I was very upset, worried and angry that McLaren had signed another rookie driver that was 20. Now, of course, in this situation, the only thing to do is to ring up Zach Brown and be like, the hell's going on here, man? And in response to that came probably the biggest bar that has come from this entire court situation, which certainly plays into a certain narrative about favoritism that's knocking about in this current 2025 title. Zach told me that it was not his decision to hire Oscar. He said it was the decision of the team manager, Andreas Seidel. Zach told me that Oscar's performance would be evaluated against mine for the 2024. It was not his decision to hire Oscar. Now, do I believe that? Do you believe that? Do we as a collective choose to hear those words from Alex Palou and believe that to be true? Because let's not get it twisted. Andreas Seidel might be principal, but Zach Brown is CEO, Chief Executive Officer. Surely, if Zach wanted to make a call, it would actually be up to him. It is incredibly hard for me to actually believe that Zach Brown was against Oscar Piastri's signing, like a lot of people on Twitter are taking this and running it as, because ultimately the box stops with him. Can I see that Zach Brown would have seen Alex Palou as a backup, which is exactly what testimony from Brown said during this court thing. He saw Palou as a backup option. Zach Brown does run IndyCar teams. He's often over stateside, overlooking McLaren's IndyCar team, right? So I can understand why Zach Brown would have more of a connection and understanding and an appreciation for Palou's talent, and therefore why Brown would be like, hang on, I think we should keep this guy as an option and maybe down that carrot, maybe see if we can get him over to our IndyCar team, right? Let alone maybe even F1. That all kind of checks out from a logical point of view in my mind. But I don't think this is even Palou saying that Zach Brown didn't want Oscar. But again, if Palou had signed that deal in 2022 with the understanding that he was the, I guess, primary next option beyond Daniel Ricciardo, then a young Oscar Piastri coming in and all of a sudden being evaluated against him for a 2024 seat makes that opportunity way smaller because, well, we've seen the driver Oscar Piastri has gone on to become, and he won a race, remember? Task Sprint, he won a race people for Orlando did. Not really a race, so not actually technically, but you know what I'm saying. Oscar showed enough in that first year where they look at him and be like, yeah, this is a guy we're investing our future in, rather than an Alex Palou who's much older than Oscar and not so proven within the F1 world. Very proven in Indy, but doing it back in Europe, even though Alex Palou is Spanish. You know, he started his career in Europe, moved over to the States pretty early doors, and flourishing over there. Oscar Piastri knows the F1 ladder and nothing else. According to McLaren's testimony, Palou was a plan B if Lando or Oscar were sick for whatever reason in 2023 and needed a replace. And he was another plan as well. Obviously, if Oscar Piastri didn't meet the hype, had a bit of a low sergeant year, which, you know, them two had very similar junior careers. Could have gone away, it didn't, but it could have. And then, of course, Palou's option to take the seat for 2024. Now, there is a very interesting quote here from Zach Brown after kind of defending himself and being told you were essentially stringing Palou along. He said, I never told him he would be under consideration for 2023. There was some optionality to join F1. Optionality. It's very... don't think I've ever seen that word used before in my entire life, to be honest. But then this is the point where the vanishing WhatsApp messages came up, right? Because we've seen this. I'll put it on the screen. These are from Motorsport magazine, which reference Zach Brown. Asking for messages to be deleted, but also the fact that there's a 7-day deleting auto thing at McLaren for WhatsApp messages to, well, I mean, it seems to be to cover their own rear end. Right? I mean, why else does this function exist unless you are trying to maximise your ability to defend yourself and leave as little breadcrumb evidence as possible. Now, from McLaren's point of view, it makes sense that the crux of this court proceeding and this attempt to recover, $20 million is more to do with the fact that they didn't get Palou in their IndyCar seat for 2024, right? They've got a great thing going with Lando and Oscar in this championship fight. They've won the constructors. They're almost certainly going to win the drivers, but in their IndyCar team, they don't have Alex, and they would understandably love to have Alex Palou, and they felt like the way they planned out the contracts and all that, they were going to get Alex Palou. And that's the thing with contracts. Once it gets to this level where it's in the court, what matters is what's written on the piece of paper, not what's been said verbally. What's not in a deleted WhatsApp message, because you can't cover that, If McLaren do win this lawsuit, it is because they made sure word for word, bar for bar, this contract was super specific and super precise and mandated that Palou was in their IndyCar seat for 2024, and Palou was like, no. Probably in part because he felt betrayed by McLaren, and out of principle, perhaps didn't want to race for them for 2024. But he also cited Fernando Alonso's troubles at McLaren in IndyCar versus the driver of incredible talent that we see every weekend in F1 from Alex. If a driver does not have the machinery and the best team around, that driver will not win races. There are many examples of big names in motorsport who were not able to perform because of the machinery they were given. Fernando Alonso is a two-time F1 champion and probably one of the best drivers in the recent era. In 2019, Fernando tried to qualify for the 500 with McLaren, however, failed to qualify against a driver who was a rookie and had no previous experience in the Indy 500. In 2017, Fernando qualified for the Indy 500. Another team, Andretti, almost won until the car. In 2020, Fernando was 21st for the Indy 500 with McLaren. Alex is sticking it into McLaren's operation right here. Maybe a driver can in one race something a little more aggressive. I do not consider that a driver during the course of a full year, 4 or 5 years, have too much impact. But I don't know. For me, it kind of feels a little bit clinging on a Palou to be like, well, I didn't go because it wouldn't be competitive. But again, what's in the contract is what's going to surely decide this trial. So we'll wait and see on that one. There is another level to this as well in F1 where it feels like it maybe got bitter, and why I think maybe Palou didn't race for McLaren in 2024 IndyCar, because once Palou realised that there probably wouldn't be an opportunity at McLaren in Formula 1, he started to look elsewhere. And there was, according to Palou, a potential opportunity. At the time in 2023, it was reported that he was on Red Bull's radar. Red Bull, of course, owning two teams in Formula 1, 20% of the grid. And according to Palou, in 2023, Helmut Marko was open to discussing a possible F1 seat with me and asked me about the conditions to get a release from the McLaren contract for F1. And then it's been alleged that someone from Palou's management team went to Brown, asked about the conditions. Brown then, I guess, worked out with Marko, because Palou specified they didn't tell Zach who he'd spoken to. Zach then spoke to Marko, and all of a sudden the interest disappeared. I was not part of it, directly know what happened in that conversation between Helmut Marko and Zach, but for sure it did not help, because Helmut, the most open speaking about my future in F1, was suddenly not interested anymore. Because then once that door was closed, Palou went back to McLaren, tried to again renegotiate his release, but McLaren were like, we've invested you in testing, with sponsor staff, NTT, General Motors, etc., etc. And that is the crux of this trial. That's what that $20 million figure is related to. In F1, if a team invests in a rookie driver like the team incurs the costs associated with his F1 testing, which actually stinks of the Piastri and Alpine stuff, right? Because that went to court and Alpine lost on that occasion, because Alpine like, look, we've invested all this money and all this into Oscar Piastri, and you've swiped him, we want some money back. That didn't happen. Zach also said he would cover my legal fees. I was also very surprised that any release would have to cover costs relating to sponsorship agreements with GM and NTT, as I did not bring those sponsors to McLaren. I was surprised how Zach said the release would cost if I was going to another F1 team, especially because he would not pay me close to that, and he would not pay me more than his other drivers. Now, of course, in the end, in 2024, Pato Award stayed on with the team. He was the only full season driver for them. They had Pourchaire, they had Nolan Siegel, they had Callum Ilott as well, so they were kind of experimenting with that second seat, where I imagine in their ideal timeline they would have had both O'Ward and Palou in full-time seats, settled down. That would have been a hell of a drive lineup. To be fair to McLaren, that would have been unreal. Their rush to secure O'Ward when they realised Palou wasn't going to race for them in 2024. That's also part of this kind of money, right? It's been chucked around, this 20 mil figure. I'll put details on the screen of exactly what they're looking at recompensing. That's not even a word. Back and why that figure is $20 million. I'll leave a link to an article from the race down below, a free article, because far too many articles nowadays are behind a paywall, which essentially gives all of the nuance and all the detail that I didn't quite get into if you are interested. Also, since that dropped like 4 days ago, Zach Brown has gone on record. This is quite funny, specifically regarding his apparent opposition to signing on Piastri. He said, "I'm not sure which allegation amused me more. Notion that I'm not be the one making the decision about our driver lineup. A CEO, Zach Brown is CEO, whatever. Or the suggestion that I wasn't on board with signing the hugely talented Oscar Piastri. Both allegations are clearly ludicrous, and anyone who follows motorsport will see straight through them." Which, look, I think that's kind of how this is going to come down to what's written in that contract. I've not seen it, you've not seen it, we've not seen it, but I had to take a gamble on who's going to win out in this court case. I'd probably say McLaren. However, PR will gain with all of the Piastri stuff going on at the minute, being on the receiving end of more team orders against Lando, which again, I don't believe there's a conscious effort to favour Lando. I don't believe that. I think McLaren have got themselves in a bit of a muddle trying to be super woke, fair, like it's racist. Just chill out, the same hard and the same opportunity, and just let them go at it. Hopefully that's what they do now that they've actually won the Constructors' Championship. I did ask you guys on the community page, on the Thomas YouTube channel, so make sure you subscribe so you don't miss those posts. What you think of everything that's going on? Thank you, Ragav. Palou his options over. Zach played them. I wasn't part of the Piastri decision group. They all played each other, to be honest, as per their convenience, and the drama drags on. Which is kind of how I feel as well. Like I say, you know, Palou had no real interest in racing for the McLaren IndyCar team, and McLaren had no real interest in prioritising Palou for an F1 seat. Smokey Bandit says he actually was scheduled to take part in Petit Le Mans in IMSA for Acura Meyer Racing, but had to withdraw because he had court appearances. It's a pretty interesting situation, that it is. And $20 million is a lot of money. Not just to Alex Palou, but to an F1 team. I mean, geez, that's like maybe two positions in the constructors done right there. Not McLaren, and I guess there is a conversation to be had as, you know, is it worth McLaren going through all of this in court? Could they have settled? You know, I do wonder if there was a settlement option there, and either Palou or McLaren chose not to take it. I guess we'll find out in good course. Edward Tustian says, to have this coming out right after Monza, Baku, Singapore makes me, as an Australian, feel quite confident that Piastri will leave McLaren in 2026. Piastri and even also Webber have got to be feeling mistreated by McLaren. I think they will like the Iron and Works team. I would say Ferrari Martin is most likely options for 27. Damn, it's way too early. Okay, way too early for Eddie Piastri. Piastri to Ferrari, that's not happening. Like, sorry, look at Ferrari, how disappointed they've been. Like, Piastri to walk away, even if it feels a little bit like McLaren maybe favourite in Lando. Even with that, you can't walk away from that team, given where they are right, given they've got Marshall absolutely cooking, Peter Bodromu absolutely cooking, the whole team in there, delivering an unbelievable race has outperformed the Mercedes Works team for this entire Grand Prix regulation. Like, that would be incredibly naive, even given all of the drama and smoke and all that, okay? At the end of the day, the whole Palou saying that Brown said it wasn't his decision to sign Piastri is very trustable. If you don't like Zach, then you're going to believe that true. If you do, then probably not. It's the way it is. Fu says McLaren need to win because this situation would and should make any juniors under their program nervous. Could be why Dunn. I want to talk about Dunn in a minute. Apollo would clear his name and decision to stay with Chip Ganassi. Crazy that the four-time world champion needs to clear his name and give him reasons for his actions. The case could be a case of a massive restructuring of how F1 and Indy will structure their agreements. Also, junior drivers should be protected by the FIA. Where possible, these teams can be ruthless and can damage careers in a serious way. Not that Apollo's career is damaged. Alex Dunn leaving is interesting. And I can understand that Bortoleto, negotiated a deal to leave, and you're seeing him thrive in the Sauber seat now. So that decision has already proven to be the correct one from Gabby's point of view. Ultimately, if you're driver of talent McLaren, you only have two F1 seats, so you can't hold on to them forever unless you believe in Bortoleto more than you do Piastri or Norris. And maybe down the line, trying to get Bortoleto back if one of them, the current boys gets, a bit. Yeah, I'm going to go off. I'm going to take an opportunity at Ferrari, Oscar Piastri, what we were talking about earlier. I don't know if that's ever going to happen, but you never know. All signs we've done are pointing towards some kind of Red Bull opportunity because, again, from Alex's point of view, you can look at the McLaren stable situation, two stable drivers don't look like they're going to be going anywhere. It makes sense to gamble elsewhere, I would say. And Red Bull have 20% of the grid, right? So I get it. But I do think it should be a caution, especially if McLaren do go on to win this court case, which if I had to put money on it, they probably will do. Be careful, right? And don't do these things on WhatsApp. Do it all on email or contract written. If it's not written down, it ain't going. Unfortunately, you're in a business where you can't take anyone at their word, which is kind of sad, really, but it is what it is. But anyway, this has been a long, waffly one. Let me know your thoughts and feelings down in the comments below. My name's Simon. Thanks again. Have a good one. Ta-da.
2 hearts for that. 2 hearts for this. What else? What a great. Oh no. Okay, finally. Special, huh? Right, I guess? I'm not sure. Let's get this over with, workers. Oops. That's fair. Oh no, he instantly deleted me, even though I pretty much had it on code. Like, What the fuck? Oh, I still had one heart. Okay, I'm an idiot. I didn't see that, guys. It's dead. We also Damn, I love. I'm already. Should probably just wait patiently and stuff, but I don't care for that right now. Startup sequences in. Oops, thank you. This is not that hard. At the same time, I'm still being a bit slow. The curve build. Oh, these are all good, all good, all good. These can be the move here. Nope. Good enough, yes. No! Oh my god. Can't take me more than 10 tries for something like this, dude. Maybe these would be better here. Since it's such a closed space. And imagine these not being good in it. Gotta wait for the fucking money, buddy. That's all I can say. I just want to make it. I already finished the contract, but sure. If you want me to do this, I can do this. More music. There's no hope. Yeah, fuck me. Why did I do that to myself though? Oh, 40. I mean, yeah, that makes sense, I guess, but damn. Use your flying move and let me run away. Pretty close, man. Yeah, what the fuck? I had everything saved until... Okay, fine. Ah, it's fine, it's fine. Next, pretty... Next at 100 and tries. That's doing a lot of damage, yeah. This is fun. Oh, that was fun. Thank you. I will waste it. Progress and nothing to show for it. There's no reason I should be losing this boss right now. Not that hard. More timings are immaculate. Is it that good? Okay. Alright, immaculate. I have two of you to worry about? Are you kidding? That's it. Oh, I should down attack one. I hate you. Oh, let's see. Just come at me, bro. Finish this shit already. I did that to myself. I should have moved out. Okay, I think I figured out how to use the items too. This should be fun now. Hopefully. I don't care anymore. Fuck it. 1 click, 2 click, 3 click. I'm gonna do this 2 more times. If I don't get it, I don't get it. That's all. First thing I need to do is I wish I could just kill faster more than anything, but it seems to be doing a lot of damage, I'll be honest. Charge capacity, I could do dual damage. Yes, we can attack. That's crazy, bro. It's actually crazy. Okay. In second phase, they start focusing on the corners more. I couldn't have gone 3 for 3, huh? Did a little early, but that's fine. Perfect incision, perfect accuracy. Oh man, that's so fun. Good enough. You're kidding right now. Yeah, of course that was gonna happen. I went into that with one health. Was my second, but I don't want it to be my second last round. I want to finish this guy. Yeah, bring it, bring it, bring it, bring it. Oh my god. Come on, not when my silk song is going on. I'm dead. Consider me dead. This is the last and final stage. Get ready. Okay. You just need to get to that last part perfectly. No errors. Need to throw that especially, and I need to start. You know it's bad when I can perfect this guy. It's a good boss, but I'm not saying it's not hard. Because I know it's easy and I'm killing it. Should be perfect. Ah. Perfect. I went a little too fast with that, but sure. I'd say it took me not hard. Fuck you. Better. Talk to me, talk to me. No, I to be honest, that was on me. That was on me. I literally got to the end, and I literally came and smack dab in his face. Just said, dude, come at me, bro. You. Why is it the last one always gets me? Doesn't matter, but on. Click, 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 and now they're here. What? That cancelled? I did it too late. Do you think? Okay. A little too close for comfort, but I'll take it. Oh, this is last one, I guess. Yeah, whatever. Bring it. If I lie to him, I'll be so mad. But it is very possible. That's all I want, bro. I don't care if you die. My bad, bro. Sorry about that. Sorry, man. Knew this was a boss. Oh, I should have thought the limit farm here. Oh, dude. Oh my god. Coming to you, don't I?
All right. We're rolling. It's been what, 6, 7 years now. And you think people want to learn about serious world events from an anime from 2008, from a left-wing capitalist detective and a right-wing gamer murderer? Yeah, I mean, with how depressing the world has been recently, this is probably the most entertaining way that you can learn.
Wait, did
you say so? What do you want to talk about first? There's a lot of recent Trump stuff in the National Guard in Texas, or hell, we could even talk about Epstein.
Well, I guess it all really went downhill from there, so I guess that's a good starting point.
Yeah, and are we going to talk about Charlie Kirk as well?
Right, and that's fine. It's just that's a lot more controversial.
Yeah, I mean, if murder didn't radicalize a bunch of Kirk fans, the reactions people had over his death definitely will. Dude, even kind of famous people, like the voice actor for Hazard and Overwatch made fun of it.
Of course, it's Overwatch.
The dubbed voice actor for the main character in ReZero, you know, the guy that goes back in time.
Another reason not to watch dub.
Especially browsing Reddit is just wow. For years we've heard of freedom of choice, not freedom of consequence. But now that it's used against them, they're complaining about it.
Well, if we tie this back to something else that happened recently, which is Jimmy Kimmel being fired, yes, freedom of speech means you can say what you want and the government won't arrest or kill you. This, with the FCC, is a very different thing from a boycott.
Okay, so I think over half the population is living paycheck to paycheck. Can you? Here you go. Like, so about 60% of people are living paycheck to paycheck. That means they literally depend on their next paycheck to afford food or rent, right?
Right.
Well, to me that means if you get an average Joe fired for their opinion, and they're living paycheck to paycheck, which most are, you have basically screwed them. If you can't say your opinion without putting your livelihood in jeopardy, that feels like the same thing to me.
I understand what you're saying, but surely you see the difference between social pressure and the government stepping in.
Well, I think both examples break the spirit of the law, even if it doesn't technically break the rule directly.
Well, to that point, I think we should also set the record straight that cancel culture didn't become a thing recently just by the left. What about satanic panics in the 80s and 90s, or the Hollywood blacklist? Hell, we could go all the way back to 50,000 years ago when Grug covered up Bug's cave, depicting himself as a mighty hunter Chad and Grug as a lowly berry picker soy jack.
What?
My point is, we've always ostracized and had social punishment. This time, it's just a clear escalation.
Okay, so with the Jimmy Kimmel thing, I guess I see your point. I don't like Kimmel, but getting a comedian fired is a bit much.
Right.
But I'm also talking about before that, when normal people were making fun of Charlie Kirk's death, and then got fired. A ton of people suddenly started complaining that now it wasn't there. I still remember minority-only spaces, COVID, or people getting fired for pronouns and stuff.
Well, What's worse, stupid people that you can find on corners of the internet in Reddit or TikTok, or actual politicians and leaders doing this shit? Because overall, to me, this has shown that both sides of the political spectrum, both the left and the right, seem to be okay with cancel culture. I mean, Pam Bondi said they're going after hate speech now, so again, I guess that's something that now the right believes in.
Well, okay. I'll admit, at least for me, a large part of this is just rivet. I guess that's a bad thing, but I mean, like, look at the hate speech thing that you brought up, Sam. I believe in complete free speech, that you can say whatever you want. And then, this hate speech stuff came out, and now, you can't say this, you can't say that. We didn't start. You did. So it's like, okay, we'll play by those rules that you made. You had your turn, and now we're going to have ours. That's what annoys me, I guess, that they can't stand the fact that their own tactics are being used against them. And yeah, this shit, involving the FCC, I admit, it's a big step up, it's worse, right? Like, we're doing the same thing that they did by escalating. So I'm sure that when the Democrats win again, which of course they will, eventually, maybe next election, maybe 2 elections later, when they win, I'm sure they'll do the same thing, or they'll swing that even harder, just like we did, just like we're doing now. So, I don't know. I guess it's just a cycle. A cycle of just misery and damaging the other side more and more. I got the rules right.
Lucky I was. Alright, that's enough of fourth wall breaks, but one thing about swinging back harder is just yesterday, I think, the White House chief of staff accidentally slipped up and admitted that Trump basically has complete authority to do what he wants, and then literally freezes up like Drax from Infinity War. I usually try to think of memes when stuff like this happens, but I literally can't think of anything funnier than what actually happened. He looks like he came straight out of his scene from our show, from Def, just launching into an internal dialogue of, oh God, what did I just say? Can we pull up that clip, Macedon?
Illegal insurrection. Does the administration still plan to abide by that ruling?
Well, the administration filed an appeal this morning with the Ninth Circuit. Under Title 10 of the U.S. Code, the President has plenary authority.
Stephen? Stephen? Hey, Stephen.
So I guess the reason I bring this up is, do you see that as a pendulum swing? Or do you see it as a cause for concern? Or what's your stance on it?
Well, this feeling of the opposite party being unstoppable. That's happened.
Oh my God.
Remember the Twitter files with FBI interference, or Google and YouTube admitting to censoring what the Biden administration told them to? And I started getting into it before, but COVID, I think, is a really good example. And I'm not saying that what's happening right now is justified. But my argument of basically what comes around goes around, I think that still applies. I think that there's a whole lot more space for it to swing to the right. And again, I'm not saying that's a good thing, but they definitely have space for it. Like, I just want to remind you that you could get canceled for even saying that you supported Trump. Like, can you name a single Hollywood actor that said they were a Trump supporter in 2016? No. And we have a bunch of talks about lowering the temperature, which I agree with. Again, I think it's going too far right now as well. But it's funny to me that it's happening now, when the crown is on the other guy's head.
Well, speaking of lowering the temperature, I have something you might like, and ironic. The government made a day for Charlie Kirk, we were talking about before, the National Charlie Kirk Day. And if you look at the date,
October 14th, that's like next month. He died weeks ago.
Yes, they made it his birthday, but do you know who else's birthday is October 14th? No? Can you look up George Floyd's birthday, please?
No, there's no way. What?
No, here it is. Clear as day.
And now that day is going to be a cherished right-wing. No, dude, that's actually crazy. We have to be living in a simulation.
Regardless of whether you're left or right, I think one constant is that the government will always try to capitalize on opportunity. 3 hours after Charlie Kirk's death, the Senate quietly voted to block the release of the Epstein files. So, well, that's something, which I think is a good segue to move on to the X-Files, actually.
Right. So if I just do a quick summary, basically, Jeffrey Epstein was a guy who was mismanaging money for billionaires. Never knew what he did, why Epstein from the people. There you go. His job was literally managing money for billionaires. Made massive connection of friends through that, and even flew them to his private island. And actually, the jet he used to fly his friends or clients or whatever was actually named the Lolita Express. So in hindsight, there's a lot of obvious, but we'll get to the help higher, of course. Right. And so he's meeting or good friends with people like Andrew, Bill Gates, Trump, Bill Clinton, and like, let that sink in first. This guy was connected with royalty, presidents on both sides, CEOs, literally the most rich and powerful people all across the world. And he was literally managing their money. I don't know, like, what's a closer relationship to people like that? You know, being friends or managing their literal fortune. But
I'd say managing their money. Trust me, I do a lot of shit never to be a wage here again. Especially retail.
Right, except that wasn't the only thing that he was managing. Like, you worked in retail? Where?
Starbucks.
Seriously?
Yeah, fired me for eating all the cake. We're getting sidetracked. People don't want to learn my days of their wages, so money wasn't the only thing he managed.
Well, it seemed pretty cool too, because I actually worked at GameStop. And I worked. Nobody cares. Anyway, turns out these weren't just normal parties. He had a massive human tracking ring, specifically people that weren't of age, who would be brought to his island by his planes, and he and, you know, presumably the people he was with, would diddy them. So this guy, who was super close with billionaires, royalty, and residents, would invite them to his island, was a pedo diddy child trafficker, and nobody mentioned it or leaked it or anything else. So it almost feels like all these famous people are in a secret group of child diddlers. Like, you know that Bill Gates' ex-wife specifically mentions his relationship to Epstein as one of the reasons.
Oh shit, what?
Yeah, and so when all of this was exposed and Epstein was jailed, everyone was expecting world leaders and like a bunch of the top 1% to be completely exposed and screwed. But then he suddenly, quote-unquote, commits suicide in the most suspicious way possible, with tons of cover-ups and basically led to no evidence being available. So people are outraged, obviously, not only because nobody got convicted, but the fact that this happened while he was under government control, and I'll violate it, but it was so many persons, and every single one of them failed. And basically, that led to people saying the government has to be honest.
Like, I'm surprised by how into this you seem to be. I feel like Trump appeals to you more. You're a gamer Gen Z kind of guy, and for his government, the Epstein files obviously is great to look.
Dude, real talk? What has the government done for me?
Why is this random?
Get a job, we're entering wars. Now it looks like it's corrupt as fuck. On top of that, like, we're now seeing some of the Epstein files finally being released. But that means evidently the government has had it the whole time, meaning Biden could have released the files anytime he was president, and Trump could do it right now too, and neither did it, dude. And also, why can't either party focus on shit that actually matters? It's the wrong time for tariffs, like, even if they work, which I don't think they do, but even if in the long run they do, why do that now? And same for like mass immigration. Like half the country's starving to death or trying to find a job, and you want to bring in more people, more competition, and they're all fossils, man. Neither of them know what minimum wage is like today. Like Biden had brain farts regularly, and Trump has like what, a minor vein condition that causes swelling in his legs that only affects old people. Like
medical condition.
Sorry, what?
Nothing.
But yeah, back to the out of touch thing. Like, if we just had a young guy who ran on basic stuff, I don't even care what party they are. I just vote them instantly.
Now, let me ask you this then. Do you regret Trump over Kamala? She was the only candidate after all.
No. So right now, I feel like young guys are getting shit on. Not just dating or the legal system or academically with women graduating more than men and getting better test scores, but especially socially and culturally. I think that one's the most obvious. I mean, look at ads targeting men, like with Bud Light having a trans woman spokesperson. And I won't say my opinion, but come on, clearly it was a fundamental disconnect which is why it was so controversial. Or Gillette on toxic masculinity. Like, it just feels like the way that guys normally are is now seen as wrong or problematic and it has to be fixed. And so guys can only really be themselves in their own circles in private. But even that's changed now. Sports is a lot more inclusive. People are arguing, female athletes aren't making the same amount. And then there are also people getting outraged. Women characters in video games are too hot. And not just that, but am I the only one that remembers the trash talk in COD or CSGO? They got popular for a reason, because that's how guys blow off steam. And now, all voice chats are recorded, and it can get you banned, and you can't write swear words anymore. Why? Who does that offend? Back when it was a 99% man space, I don't think anyone was offended. Because believe it or not, that's how guys bond and socialize and de-stress by talking each other to each other's faces, even when working together, especially when working together as a team. It just feels like every aspect of a guy has to be picked apart and become inclusive. And when it becomes inclusive, they expect a fundamental change in that space to accommodate them, because now it's quote-unquote problematic. So now with Trump, people are saying, oh, he's super sexist, DEI, or whatever. Okay, you are anti-men. If you're anti-me, why would I care about supporting someone who's anti-you?
Well, in that perspective, I guess I see your point, but you have to admit that it's not equal for the way that both see things. For instance, you could argue that one candidate was about lifting people up, especially the ones that are the most disadvantaged, while the other, as you said, was more on seeking vengeance. Okay,
but that doesn't change it. Like, if you help benefit everyone except me, then in my perspective, that's the same as pushing me down. If everyone except for me got $1 million, that's me losing compared to everyone else.
Well, not everyone has the same starting. Some have $300,000, some have $50,000, some have
struggling
negative.
Yeah, well, if you think a group is doing too good, you're gonna help everyone except them. Okay, go ahead and do that, but you can't be surprised when the people you ignored don't vote for you.
I guess it's just more of a matter of perspective then, because how do you judge a society? And this isn't a trick question, by the way. Like, if we discovered aliens tomorrow, how would you judge how successful or humane they are? Because for a lot of people, you would judge them based on how they treat their most vulnerable, or their lowest members of society. So not just the majority, but really the people who are the worst off. And so bringing this back, you might see a lot of those policies as distractions or attacks. But to those people, it very well could be life or death.
Yeah, well, when you phrase it like that, I guess you could say I sound selfish. But then again, I think voting in and of itself is selfish. Because you're literally voting for what you value the most. That's democracy. You have to appeal to the majority, and we all have problems, so I can't afford to spend any money or energy on strangers that don't even like me for the way that I am, and want to take away the few things that I have left.
Well, it's interesting we're talking about this, because I think the Democrats spent, what, 20 million a while back studying young men or like that, right, to connect to them.
That's not making shit. Like, the fact that they did that shows they don't fundamentally get it. It's the 20 million. They could have just given any random gamer, or like I don't know, go under an IGN gameplay trailer and pick anyone there remote-based and ask for their opinion for like 5K. That would have been a better use.
Well, I think they could for their Twitter page. So take a look.
Base. Okay, that's pretty fucking funny. God, now they want to be based? Too late, man. They should have. Actually, dude, just ask that guy. The guy who made that. Just ask him. Instead of spending 20 million on what? Like, oh God, dude, I bet the person in charge of that 20 mil to
That's so close.
men is gonna be a middle-aged white woman too. I'm just saying, bro.
Matsuda?
Yep, looks like that's partly true. That's what I mean. I mean, this shit was already dead on arrival.
Well, speaking of dead, let's take a look at Epstein's letter now, shall we?
Nice segue. But yeah, I mean, it's been leaked for a while, so let's just pull it up. And I think the most important parts are that Trump says they have certain things in common, and then he says enigmas never age. Have you noticed that? Jeffrey responds with, "As a matter of fact, it was clear to me the last time I saw you." And then it ends with Trump saying, "A pal is a wonderful thing. Happy birthday. And may every day be another wonderful secret."
What do you think Enigma's never aged?
Enigma, please. Honestly,
Really? Nobody thought that was
saying they have things in common. Yeah, I'm not even going to argue anything for Epstein because, I mean, even I'm pissed. And when you just look at the facts and what the government's saying, it's just such an obvious cover-up. Like the levels of self-reporting, it's like a movie.
Well, I know that the camera in itself stopped working, and then the FBI concluded he himself.
Okay. So, did you see the compilation by Coffees?
I don't think so.
If you want to see it, I pulled it up for you guys.
Yeah. Look at
Bill Clinton. Nice guy. Got a lot of problems coming up, in my opinion, with the famous island with Jeffrey Epstein.
That island was really a cesspool. There's no question about it. Just ask Prince Andrew.
Seriously, we need to release the Epstein list. That is an important thing.
It's sitting on my desk right now to review. Tens of thousands of videos.
They walked out of the White House holding binders labeled the Epstein file.
Would you declassify the Epstein file?
Yeah, I would. I guess I would. I think that less so because, you don't know. You don't want to affect people's lives if it's phony stuff in there because there's a lot of phony stuff with that whole world.
Investigators say they found no incriminating clients of Epstein's, no credible evidence that Epstein blackmailed prominent individuals, and no evidence that could predicate an investigation against uncharged third parties.
I would say that, these files were made up by Comey, they were made up by Obama, they were made up by Biden, So this is a Democrat hoax. Are you still talking about Jeffrey Epstein?
Yeah, he said that in the guilty voice.
Like, I obviously believed there was a cover-up and it's like weird and all that, but now it genuinely feels like a real conspiracy theory.
So it started with Epstein being arrested, right?
Yeah, and he's on side watch, which means they make sure he won't quote-unquote himself. That's their entire job. So he has a cellmate with him that made sure he wouldn't commit suicide. All right. He has guards that check up on him every 30 minutes just to make sure he's okay. Every 30 minutes. And there's cameras pointed at his cell 24/7. Okay, two of them, just in case one fails. So, to recap, side watch, camera, backup camera, roommate, and checkups every 30 minutes in a federal building. Then, for some reason, he's taken out of suit watch. Then his cellmate is transferred out a few days later, which should not have happened. It was a direct violation of protocol. Right? And when they find him the next day, he's dead. And you might ask, what about the checkups? Yeah, I was about that. Apparently, they didn't check up on him that day. The guards fell asleep or whatever. They were slack. And the cameras, you already know about that. That's the most infamous thing.
Yeah, something like first they were malfunction or something.
It's just bullshit. Just pure bullshit.
Yes, I saw they released surveillance.
We don't even know if it's his. That can literally just be a video of the hallway today with a date change.
I didn't think about it.
And even if we didn't have the metadata, there's a jump cut in the video. Like this is beyond the conspiracy. This is just ridiculous.
Let's just calm down a bit. And I found something else that you might find interesting. You know that Trump is trying to make the Washington Redskins change their name back, right? A few years ago, they changed their name to the Washington Commanders for cultural sensitivity reasons. But
that's what I mean, right? Like, nobody was offended by it. It's just pointless pandering.
Right. But if that's what they want to do, they should be allowed to do it. The president is trying to control what a sports team calls themselves. I mean, does that sound like free speech? And if we read the tweet, it even looks like he ends the tweet with "Make Indians great again," or "MIGA." Like, what? MIGA, wait, was Stephen Hawking on that list? Nobody. Yeah, I think so. Dude, I'm sorry, but what did that guy do? Like, how was that guy on Pedo Island? His robot voice, like, command or... What?
I'm telling you, man, everyone's connected to this guy.
I'm not.
Yeah, you're rich. You're not that rich.
What's that supposed to mean?
Yeah, like you use child labor, but so does every other major company, right? You're not that special. I mean, I would talk. We're literally doing this podcast to raise funds for the Kira investigation. Like, shit, I might have more money than you at this time.
Okay, I see. Well,
you know that Death Note came out in 2006, right?
Okay, so we're just gonna go ahead
Go ahead
and
and break the fourth wall now. Epstein was first arrested in 2008.
Okay, what's your point?
So factoring in the time skip after my death, canonically the person who had the Death Note, whoever he is, knew about Epstein and didn't do anything about it.
What
are you? No, nothing. I'm just saying canonically, the Death Note holder is a pedo apologist. Dude, you can't just... What?
How the hell am I supposed to continue from that? What the hell?
Man? Are you trying to create some
shit?
I'm just saying that canonically. Dude, stop. What? I'm putting it out there
for our
viewers.
Since, I'm so broke.
Oh, jeez, okay. Point taken.
Sorry,
I mean, you're a great slave.
I don't think
I've had anyone who exploits people as much as you.
You
really mean that?
Yeah,
I mean,
what do
you pay Monson at like $4 an hour?
You piece of
shit.
But it's more like $3
$3
if I'm honest.
See, I mean, I don't know how you're getting away with that,
but see, like, I bet you don't even pay taxes. Oh, I'm so glad you noticed.
It's kind of an art form, actually. Oh, and I did see something related to Trump, actually. Martin, can you pull up the Elmo hack? Thank you. It looks like the official Elmo Twitter account. I mean, I just started tweeting like, yeah, look at this.
Release the files, child fucker!
What the fuck? You didn't have to say it in
I still don't really get why you won't just release the files.
So maybe sometimes boring, but stable is better than exciting but unpredictable. Would you agree? You're saying Joe Biden would have been better? Well, I think releasing a little rug, your own mobile wireless service,
Trump card, and wow, those speak for themselves, don't they? And everything else has happened in the last few days. And I'm not reading that.
Truth Social poster leftist meme. Call it. Okay, but the Pokemon
cards
was actually
really
funny. Like, if you
look at the cards, all of them are weak to ice.
Like, even if
you hate him,
you have to admit that's funny as hell. Absolute.
To
you understand it might be funny or justified, but should the government ever be funny? And that's not even mentioning replacing a photo of Biden in the presidential walk of fame with an auto pin, or buying out part of intel. Like, is that not what you used to call socialism? It's just so strange to me. Yeah. Almost as weird as our segue into our sponsor, GamerSub. Free samples, or you can enjoy a ton of free energy drinks and anime merch.
Oh, the speed up is diabolic.
In the middle. It's not KYS like Epstein. KS. What?
No,
like our code isn't
KYS like Epstein didn't kill himself. I don't know.
I'll work on
the first
episode.
episode. But sorry,
to what you're saying.
I think it's just
the new norm. I mean,
honestly, looking at society as a whole, everything just feels comedic. Like talking about how the cultural distraction by the rich to keep us fighting, which I totally agree with, by the way. But then right after, getting outraged over a gene set with Sydney Sweeney because they made a pun saying she has good genes because God forbid a white woman with blue eyes has good DNA. Like, pick a lane. Will Rainbow succeed adding a person in a wheelchair as a playable character in a first-person shooter game? Like, in the moment, it's whatever, right? But if you just stop for a second and think or compare it to 10 years ago, like everything going on, it feels like a story written by a crackhead.
I guess the
question is why this is all happening recently. Social media, or just growing resentment among the party? I mean, you're the detective.
I can fire you. Next episode, I could have your dad in the chair instead, or hell, I could be a whole different character like Itachi.
Yeah,
go ahead. 2 monotone robots doing a podcast.
Let's see how
that is.
I have to say,
though, this alliance between the Democrats and Republicans who not releasing the list feels odd. Like, when it comes to anything else, veterans, homeless, healthcare, education, the environment, they fight like cats. But this is where they have the same opinion. I mean, we'll see if anything else comes out, but I think that's basically
what's
going on right now. Can you imagine if, like, everyone's arguing Epstein killed himself, or if he was killed in the first place? But at this point, I'm pretty sure he didn't kill himself. Not because he was murdered, but because he isn't even dead. Can you imagine if he's just chilling on a different island, sipping a margarita, just browsing the internet right now, scrolling and seeing everyone melt down over his apparent death? Like, if the phrase Epstein didn't kill himself was actually true because he isn't actually dead. I'm just saying, each of the few theories, and we don't know if he's just...
He's dead. Well, that's good.
Check out GamerSub.
thank you, thank you. I appreciate you killing me. Just do that? Somehow feels wrong though. Even though. It's almost comedic. Now I have to go through this. What? I'm good. I can make it. Thank you. I want to beat the boss. I'm back is just low. Oh, you mother. Holy. Kinda sick. I wonder if I can hit them. I should be able to, right? I don't see why. Not only did you kill yourself, you had to waste my time too. Really, man. I just want to beat it, bro. Okay. I don't think it's gonna be that hard. My shit is going under. Here's your okay. And these are brutal. I mean, I dashed into that, that's a different story, but these are pretty brutal. I wonder if there's like an AoE type, but I think the bomb should be more than harmful, but just in case. Do this. That should help. I killed him. That's it. I had to use up all the items I could. Oh, take that. Thought there'd be something special about him, guess not. Oh, I'm gonna get this open. Oh. Fuck you. No. Sorry about that, buddy. Okay. Okay. Nice. Hey, let's go. Huge. A mask shard and Daisy. Need one more mask shard, huh? You can see. I should just leave. I should just leave. Oh no. I mean, this works in a way. Leaving, but I have to come back here anyway, so but I'm happy about that. It's crazy as it may seem. Lovely. How splendid is this? Again, just randomly decides to pop itself out. Me scared, broke or something here. Oh, really? The mob room or something. Yeah. Bosses. Of course. Oh my god. No, he jumped. Ah, where was this even? I don't think it's that far now that I unlocked this stuff, so let's go into that. The run back is actually kinda deep, huh? I actually don't. Easy. Okay. That's fine. So the run back is easier. What else do you guys have in here? What needs me to run back this much? Ring walls. Of course. There you go. I'm in the Whispering Walls now. I think I should stop with this. Oh, nice. This is a perfect roundabout. Degree. Nice. Because Wandering Merchant and the Fine Pens. We could probably get both of those. Wow, that's some cool lore. This guy's also some OP guy only. Let's just do the two things. Lower portal chambers, I don't. The portal. Oops. I only want. Wouldn't I be able to? Yeah. Okay. What the fuck? How did I get that? You randomly decide to. The lower coral chamber. Not it. Yeah, is that helping, by the way? No? Weird, but Motherfucker came out of nowhere. And it's a good thing I have this. Damn. Yeah. This shit got me fucked up like that. This bro. We go through this whole thing again. Okay. But even is this a white war? Oh. See with you guys later. What the fuck? Bro really came out all the way here. It's insane. You know what? I have a very strong inclination to just kill all of you. Are you bad? Some crazy as fuck doctors. They- Hey, fourth chorus, how are you? Finally did it. Finally met fifth chorus. Yo, kinda sick. Oh my god. Okay, I think I'm done for today. Come and fight me, you guys. Oh, listen. It's easy. I'll just get down to it. Hey. What the? What the fuck, bro? We're so close to him. Let me finish that. I genuinely don't care how about that. Why am I doing this to myself? But I did it now. Got there so quick too. Wait, since I'm here, all the pouch bye magma. Something magma easy. I'm not going back for all that craft metal. Good, thank you. Just gonna